heaters. We also do heat pumps. We work with rebate companies as well too. So if there's anything you guys need as far as rebatable items go, we got you covered. Come by and see us.
Your vehicle isn't just transportation. It's your pride, your passion, your investment. When the unexpected happens, you need more than a tow. You need trust. Whether it's across town or across the state, your prized possession deserves the best. Wolf Transport, where peace of mind rides shotgun.
Got a slow drip? Or perhaps something more serious? It's time to call a professional. AYS. Always at your service. We are more than plumbers. We are your neighbors. Committed to you keeping dry.
AYS #1.
At your service, always.
Good morning, race fans. We are live from beautiful Southern California, Lake Elsinore Storm Stadium, where it is a beautiful 80 degrees and sunny. Today's racing is going to be brought to you by Hajoka of Corona. This live action is brought to you by Hajoka of Corona, your go-to Milwaukee tools, plumbing, and HVAC supplies for the best service in town. Call Hajoka. My name's Sheldon Ekstrand. I am from Wolfie Racing, and I'm going to be your announcer to today. And I'm excited to show you guys what is going on here at the track. We'll get into the numbers. We'll get into the data. We'll get into the points. But Corner Exit, for those of you guys that don't know, is an autocross series that runs a little different. The way that they do is a cumulative points model. So every single run, it gets averaged together for your total time, and that gives you your total time for the day, which is a little different than your normal autocross, which is just your fastest time of the day. So excited. We're going to get some cars out here soon, and I'll get back to you guys shortly. All right, looks like we are actually about to get started here. We have some beautiful cars lined up. I see a few Miatas over there. We have some GTIs, and it looks like an FRS. So one would say that the Miata is the king of the autocross cars, or at least one car that anyone should start in. Teaches you a lot of different things about balance, how to drive with momentum throughout the course in autocross. But unfortunately, Miatas are also known as a hairdresser car, so you do have to deal with that. All right, we call this about 5 minutes in SCCA solo time, which usually means about 10 or 15 more minutes. I'm just kidding, guys. We'll be getting to the action here shortly. We'll call out a couple more sponsors. We have Wolf Transport. Our passion is moving yours. And AYS Plumbing, trusted plumbing, fair quotes, quality work every time. But isn't it beautiful? 80 degrees on a Sunday in March. Sorry for those that are listening on the East Coast that might have been impacted by some snow or currently in snow or anything that's below 60, because that is cold to us Californians. All right, I see the first car going up to the starting line. We have car 664, looks like. 604. All right, it is a Miata taking off. Good launch there. Coming through. Looking nice and settled, planted. All right. Coming back through that turnaround. Looking good with that weight transfer right there. Carrying a lot of speed through the sweeper there. It's a tight finish. Pulling around through. And our first car is through, 604 with a 38.839. All right, let's see what 625 can do. We have Bruno Seaman in a 2025 Miata. Looking nice and stable out there. Real wide in the turnaround, but pulls it in tight. Looking good there. All right. Carrying some nice speed. Oh, there we go. All right, that looks like a pretty stock Miata. You can kind of tell by the amount of body roll you see there as it's coming through that last corner there. Compared to the one previously, there was a lot less body roll in that first one you saw. So at the line right now, we have number 18, Caesar J, in a 2013 Ford Boss 302. Nice launch from that Mustang right there. Staying planted, looking good. He's running Cam C today. Getting on that acceleration early, diving into that. Carrying that momentum through that sweeper. Pulling it in tight. Looking good. Right across the showcase turn. Oh, a lot of momentum. Little late there on the brakes. Came in a little bit too hot. That's going to cost him some time there. Let's see. Finishes out early. Can he get it on? There it is on the power early for that finish. Coming across with a 38.777. All right. Now we're on to car 628. Looks like a BRZ or an FRS, apologies. The twins. Looking good through the showcase right here. Nice early or backside of that pointer cone and then got into the next turn early. See how it finishes off. All right. Moving back to that first Miata we saw. We were talking about earlier. You kind of see a little bit less of that body roll compared to the red one out there. This is Kirsten. Car seems a little bit more planted. Nicely done through the roundabout there. Coming down in through the showcase turn. Nice backside there. Got on the brakes nice and early. Kept a lot of momentum through. This is going to be a good run. We'll see how Kirsten finishes. 39.171. All right, we got SD girl Paige coming out in her GTI. She is looking nice and planted through the turnaround right there. Getting on the gas. On the brakes now for that showcase turn. Oh, she was on the gas nice and early. Great work. All right, let's take a look and see how people are doing. All right, starting line, we have the boss, KMC Mustang, Caesar J. Looking great on that launch. That car is just beautifully planted going through the turnaround. A little bit late there after the showcase turn. But we'll see if he can pull it through. All right. And Caesar J coming in with a 38.076. That is about almost 7/10 of a pickup for Caesar J right there. Great work. All right, we're looking at the 628 FRS. That is Eric, currently in first place in prep, I believe. Oh, I apologize, in stock. We'll see if he can keep holding that position for the rest of the day today. But he's coming in with a 45.80, which is about a second pickup from his previous time. Great work there. All right, now we have Iman on track right now, 6/19 in a beautiful GR Corolla, sending it out there, as the license plate says. Wow, look at that Corolla move. I'm a little bit biased towards Corollas, as I do have one myself, but look at it go through the showcase turn, just handling that properly. All-wheel drive system put into work with those 3 cylinders pumping out about 100 horsepower each. Sounds beautiful. Iman coming in with a 37.864. Great job, Iman. All right, now back to 625. Mr. Bruno Seaman in his 2025 Mazda Miata. Looking great through. His first attempt out there, he did not finish, unfortunately, but his second one, he came in with a 46.2060. So let's see what he can do for his third run. Now, again, everyone, all your times are averaged together at corner exit, so it is important that all runs are clean and that all runs are smooth and consistent. It rewards consistency and not the flyer. As we're coming through that final turn here, he finishes up with a 46.070. That'll be good for his time overall average. Next up, 621 off the line there with Gregor Ortega, Ginger Ortega, sorry, I apologize, in a 2010 Honda Civic. That Civic is moving. Look at that body roll through the showcase turn, but great positioning. Nice driving right there. That was a fantastic line through the showcase right in front. Coming through the finish here. That thing's lifting that right rear tire. Love that front wheel drive. And we have Ginger coming in with a 42.943. All right, moving over to 420. Jonathan Yoon, 2000 Mazda Miata. Jonathan's looking good through the turnabout. Turnabout? He is racing in prep class today. As you can see, that Miata looks absolutely planted. Zero body roll, or minimal, I should say. All right, we're back to the starting line. We have Drew in his 2019 Volkswagen Golf off the starting line, looking pretty good on that launch there, keeping things contained, nice and smooth. Good braking, off the brakes early. All right, here we come through the showcase turn, or the turnaround, sorry. All right, so Drew has had a 43 flat, a 42.177, and he's looking pretty clean through this section right here. Let's see if he can keep it clean, if he can increase just a bit. All right. We got Drew coming in with a 42.055. Nice consistency there. And then 6.04. Kirsten's back on track for her final run. Let's see if they can stay consistent here. So far, no cones, averaging about around a 38.5 or 38 and some change. All right, we're back to the starting line where we have Paige in her GTI Golf launching. This is Paige's final run as well. Looks like she has gained time, was a little conservative on run 3, which is smart. She's looking good out there, staying composed. Looks like she's sending it for this one. Really wants to make sure that she can put down a good time and increase her position in the standings. Great work through the showcase turn. Coming through for the finish. All right, Paige coming through with a 39.034. That currently puts her in 4th for prep. All right. Currently at the line, we have Ryan Kubota in his 2023 Mazda MX-5. All right, this is going to be Ryan's final run. Looks like Ryan did have a cone on his first run, so it's got to make sure he's keeping it super clean here. Ryan is currently sitting in 3rd place in prep. We'll see how the rest of the day turns out because not everyone runs in the same run group. Looking good through the showcase. The final slaloms and the finish will determine if he's going to have a clean finish or not. All right. Got that GR Corolla launching. All-wheel drive launch by Emond. Nice work through there, sending it with the license plate. Come on, Emond, you can get this. It's been pretty consistent with the 37s. If he can get into the 36s, but not at the risk of hitting a cone. So now Emond has just recently put on coilovers, which for those of you that don't know at home, coilovers are adjustable shocks that usually have the ability to adjust in dampening. So you can make them stiffer, you can make them softer, and you'll want to do that for a variety of different reasons. Potentially you need more grip in the front, right? You might want to soften it up. If you need the rear to be a little bit more loose, you'd want to stiffen up your rear. And then, there's a lot of different intricacies. That's just really scratching the surface there. But he's been being able to do some adjustments and really get the car dialed in specifically for autocross. And then it can be a completely different setup for, a full track day. All right. We have on track right now Michael in his Miata, as he put on his entry list. Looking nice and clean through the turnaround. He is driving in mod class. This is his first run out. nice and clean, getting those tires nice and warm. That's the other thing that's really big in autocross is tire pressures, the heat in your tires. You want to make sure you're keeping your tires cool, you're keeping them at the right tire pressure, because overheated tires and tires that are too pumped up in PSI, too inflated, will lose grip and lose it quickly. So a lot of people in grid, you'll see them with water bottle sprayers where they're spraying their tires in between runs, trying to cool them down and keep those temperatures low. You're also continually always checking your tire pressure and dialing that tire pressure down so that when you get back up on track, it heats back up and gets right back to that perfect PSI that you want it to be at. So a lot of tuning, a lot of testing that's done, a lot of hard work that these guys put in before they come out and put it all out there and try and go for the championship. All right, we got Caesar J out there right now. I believe it's his final run in that 2013 Ford Boss Mustang. All right, at the line, we have Michael in his 2022 Chevy Camaro. Caesar J just coming in with a 37,999, keeping it clean. Currently, I believe, in fourth. All right, we have a beautiful Integra, I believe, at the line. Luis with a 1995 Acura Integra, car 96. Sending that theme through. Looking nice and planted. He's in stock class, looking nice with the showcase turn. Ooh, a little bit of lock up there. He was a little late on the brakes there, but that's okay. We'll see what comes around for his finish here. All right, we got Luis coming in with a 40.303 in that beautiful 1995 Acura Integra. Now on the starting line in a beautiful Porsche 2025 came in. We got Alo Sarv, who I was just at Streets of Willow with, and when he was racing in his Miata, now he's out here in his beautiful Porsche. Look at him going through. Definitely came out to race today. You can just hear how planted that car is. Great through the showcase. We'll see how he does through the slaloms and the finish. Ooh, getting a little bit behind there. All right, nice finish for the 37.910. All right, race fans, we have a guest here. I'll let you introduce yourself. Caesar, I believe.
So, Good afternoon. This is Christian Gamboa
Christian,
from
sorry.
Storm Engineering. No worries. And here we have McLean, who is actually part of Storm Engineering.
Oh, nice.
So this is a great start.
Perfect timing, right? Serendipitous.
So Storm Engineering is a student-run college team right now, and we're out here with our green oval race car. So mini stock.
Okay.
Hopefully we get it to turn right a little bit more. The whole chassis is twisted to the left, so we've had a little bit of issues there.
And now, is that intentional?
Yes, you want. So obviously we all have a good notion of cars here.
Yep.
But for an oval car, theoretically, if your weight is 1.8K, you want 1K on the left, so you get more turn in to the left. But you also have, to counterbalance the weight, but that's the intentionality with our car. But yeah, we're very happy to be out here. 951 Live has had a great broadcast today as this Camaro is sliding.
He's having fun out there.
I'm a GM guy, so this is great. GM and Honda guy.
So what got you into the stock car racing?
So my mom got me into NASCAR, which,
I love it.
I grew up here in El Monte in Southern California, and my grandpa, he lived in Guadalajara in Mexico, and he wasn't really a big fan of soccer or American football or tennis or whatever. So the only other option he had was to watch NASCAR.
I love it.
Which is obviously a random thing for, a person in maybe Guadalajara in the 70s to watch.
I'm the counter sales manager.
And he passed it on to my mom.
The joke is growing up,
Now
we
I'm
like to
born,
separate
and she's like,
ourselves.
what should I put on TV for this kid? She puts on NASCAR, and now she says it's the biggest regret of her life.
Oh, yes. Yeah, once you create that monster, there's no going back.
No. So we can set up a setting. Your son's in college, and one day he calls you, "Hey, Mom, I bought a race car, and I'm racing it in 4 months." "Oh, do you have any experience, son?" "Absolutely not." "Who's driving it? Do you have, a race engineer?" "Oh, it's just my friend."
Yes.
It's an awkward conversation to have.
How'd you take it?
Oh, she was silent for a bit. Let's just say that. Let's just say that.
Very cool. Very cool. And so is there what's the plan? What is the next plan for Storm Engineering for the race car? What are you guys' goals?
So for Storm Engineering, we're all starting to a little bit, to graduate. I'm graduating this semester out of UC Merced with a business management degree, minor in history. My mechanical engineering friends and other people in Storm, they're a little bit behind, but they're doing a harder major, so that's completely fine. Yeah. So from there, we want to develop as a race team and establish ourselves, which is why we're out here. And so our biggest concern is how many people tell you they're into cars? A lot.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah, it could be a broad spectrum.
Who knows? To us, it means we enjoy driving cars so much that we'll race them, that we'll get out here. Okay? And now we have, these issues of all these racetracks closing down, Irwindale, Auto Club, Laguna Seca's getting threatened every single day.
Yep. Current lawsuit that's going on.
oh my gosh. Let's not even get into there. Is there a skid loader here? Get it away.
I know, right? Yeah.
Jeez.
No forklifts.
So obviously the interest is there.
Yeah.
And like I'm saying, what does that mean? Who knows? To a lot of people, but the interest is there. So if we bring these students to autocross to understand, the basis of racing, we have a chance to keep these tracks open. We have a chance to keep motorsports growing and developing in all these industries and manufacturers and our, canyon runs. It's very, very, very important, and it also keeps people from doing sideshows and dangerous things.
And going through the canyons and
Exactly.
things like that. No, definitely. No, I think that's incredible. At the end of the day, I think a lot of kids are also, they're already starting on the sim. So for them to not have a place to go from the sim and go, do what they can do in virtual world in real life, right?
Yeah.
Well, virtual only becomes, it's only so satisfying for so long that, they're going to go find somewhere. So hopefully it's a track, and we want to get them out onto a track.
And a lot of times people find like an impossibility of getting from that sim to the racetrack. They might see autocross, as a difficult thing to attain. But we kind of try to instill to them that, no, you could just kind of show up with your Camry and be out here and everything's going to be fine.
Yep.
But it's a big mountain. It seems like a big mountain for most people. And we're trying to get them up that high.
I love that. No, it's huge. Yeah, it's definitely, if you want to come out and get out on track, make sure you guys check out Storm Engineering on Instagram. And you guys have Facebook, or where can we find you?
Storm Engineering on Instagram. That's probably our biggest thing. If we're being honest, that's what sponsors check first.
Yep, same.
Facebook, we have a page, Storm Engineering, and me, my career page is what I would call it. Is Chris _ Gamboa. Whoever took my username, I'm very mad. But everything's completely fine. Feel free to reach out with any questions.
Very cool.
And you'll see on Storm Engineering, if you're a college student, in our highlights, it says fall form, but you're fine. Fill it out now if you're interested, and we'll get you out here for free. We try to, accommodate as many people as possible.
Oh wow, very cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know that you could.
Oh yeah.
So you want to talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So right now we're close to UC Riverside. We have an intern from Rio Hondo today here, Alyssa. Shout out to Alyssa Ramirez.
Yeah.
And she's from El Monte, Rio Hondo. We brought her here. She's out here helping us all day. That's gonna go on her resume.
Yeah. Huge.
Some racing experience. She's been out here with us before. We got her in one of the cars. Actually, we had I think an Audi RS6 Avant. That scared me.
Oh my goodness.
You can imagine the beast that is.
100%.
So we get you in the cars, we get you on track. So if you're in UC Riverside, UC Irvine, fill it out. We'll reach out to you, and
Perfect. Awesome. Well, dude, thank you so much. I appreciate and have you gone? You haven't gone in competition yet, have you?
No, I did my practice runs.
Yeah. I saw you out there on practice. It was looking good.
How's
it feel?
It was looking. So like I mentioned, our car is, the whole chassis is twisted to the left. You want that turn in. So it didn't want to turn right. The memes on Instagram about just turning left, they might be true.
Oh, no,
there's more to it than turning left. But they're onto something.
Okay.
So the rear wanted to step out, which makes sense. We have that issue on the bank tracks.
Okay.
So we have all the way to the left, and then it's front wheel drive. You have the motor up front. So what happens? The rear is very light, and it literally just wants to turn around like a rear wheel drive car.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and it wanted to do it on the left-handers here. There's no banking.
So
I thought, I thought it was gonna be better, but no. But I mean, I had fun.
Yeah.
I was sliding the rear in a front wheel drive, CRM.
That's always fun.
I enjoyed it. Maybe it wasn't fast, but I'm having fun.
As long as you're having fun, man. As long as you're having fun.
Yeah. So here we have this BRZ out. In prep. Yes, 2014 Subaru Kenny Riley. Also, it's fun. You'd be surprised how much the rear end sticks on these on some tracks when you get up to speed.
I race a GR Corolla. I race in the GR movement in GR Corolla Cup, and it's the 86.
Oh, there you go.
It's the 86 now, but they still have the BRZs out there and the FRSs. You can still race in it. So I was competing a couple weekends ago against a bunch of 86s BRZs on Streets of Willow.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
It was a fun time. Yeah.
If we put a Toyota badge on the CRX, you think it'll be it?
And they got Honda Challenge, so
right.
You can just do the Honda Challenge.
Here comes one of our drivers, McLean out in his Honda Civic SI. This is actually his second autocross event. He started with us.
It's just the second one. Okay. And has he done anything to the cars? Is it stock or?
I think he just has lowering
springs. Okay.
And this is one of our drivers. He reached out to us. He's like, I want to drive. And I was like, let's get you driving.
Look at this consistency too. 43.5, 43.6, 43.3.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great.
On all seasons.
On all seasons. Wow.
All seasons.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking good. Oh, yeah.
A little bit tight there.
A little bit late there, but it's okay. Let's see what he comes in with. 44.
a little bit off.
Yeah, a little bit off there, off the pace.
But look, if he keeps this consistency, I think I might order him some 200 tread.
I think you should.
That might be a little
gift for him.
A little gift for
Do
for
some-
St. Patrick's Day. He's
we'll say-
Irish.
yeah.
Not an Irish guy. So
I love it. You have to get him some. I mean, I run Potenzas.
we have no tire sponsor, so you can say any
Okay,
brand.
all right. Yeah. I run Potenzas.
If you're listening,
Yeah, right. Yeah, if you're
We're
listening,
open.
any sponsors.
We're open.
Maxis, I know you guys are doing a lot, so if you want to sponsor Will Be Racing or Storm Engineering.
absolutely. Ooh. And we go. Ooh, these mini stock. You'd be surprised, how much these oval cars go through. And
Yeah.
I think a lot of companies are, missing out a little bit on an oval track since it's much more open to race car drivers. You have 120 cars a weekend.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Across 5 different classes. And
Yeah.
oh my God, you go through so many tires.
Oh, I'm sure. And is it a stock tire or is it can you choose?
It depends, yes. For example, the late models they're running Hoosier
Okay.
race slicks.
Yep.
For our class mini stocks, any tire that's 200 treadwear up.
Okay.
Any brand.
Got it. Nice.
Everything's good.
So what do you run?
We run right now Kumo V730s.
Yep, Kumo. I like
And
Kumos.
oh my gosh, they've lasted so long. We've done like 6 events and they still have a life.
Yeah.
I know the Yokohamas are in right now, the 200 treadwear ones.
Yeah.
I don't remember the model name off the top of my head, but
Yeah.
that's what's in. That's what the streets are saying.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I love the sidewall on the RE71s, the Bridgestones.
Yes.
It's just I've raced Falcons and they're good. They're great tires and they last forever. But just that sidewall and that stiffness and they just once you get used to it, it's hard to not be able to run it.
So shout out to this Tesla Roadster. Just kidding. It's a it's a Lotus Evora.
Oh,
Very
wow.
beautiful.
I thought
Very,
it was a
very
Tesla Roadster too.
beautiful. No, yeah, very beautiful car. Bet it's like a go-kart.
Yeah, I probably feel so good in that thing.
GT4 RS. Oh, I love these. Don't kill me on my socials, but I'd absolutely choose this over a GT3.
Really? Why would you? What is your argument on that?
So the engine on these are more, I think they're closer to the middle. And look,
Yeah.
this is the only answer you need. The 911 GT3 Cup cars that Porsche is running now,
Yeah.
they're using the GT4 engine placement. They're
Yeah.
not using the 911, the
But
GT3.
Didn't they neuter this one supposedly?
Oh,
So it didn't-
absolutely
So you just
they
have
did.
to change these to get it to where you want it.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
they neutered it.
Yeah.
Porsche, you can do whatever you want to me. But it's just reality.
It is. What it is. No, I said it. I said it.
Yeah.
Because they definitely felt like, but hey, it's a business. It's a business model. I get it.
Yeah, and you know what? In a lot of tracks, the GT4 is still faster
Yeah.
than the GT3.
Holds its own.
So this car says corner exit, dude. Is this like an actually sponsored corner exit car? Or?
I don't know. Cesar Riveres and Cam C. We'll have to do some more information on that. I do not know. Oh, he's losing it.
I get so pumped at these events. A lot of people, they come see autocross and they watch, they're interested. But, when you know how it feels in the car,
Oh, yeah.
to see it slide, you just know it feels so great in there.
And
And
the
it hypes
save.
me up.
Well, what's so different and what I can even say, here we go. Looking at this
See.
instant replay. Coming in just a little bit too much.
Oh, yeah.
Lost it, but a nice save there.
Oh, yeah. And it might not seem like much, but in the car, woo!
Oh, that probably felt, yep. That's definitely a check your chonies.
Here comes this, what is this? A Tesla what? Model 3 Performance. So it hurts my feelings too, but these are fast.
Yeah.
What can I say?
I know. I consider them to be in a different class.
Oh, yeah. They're absolutely, back when Irwindale existed, shout out Irwindale.
R.I.P.
I would go up to the drag strip, and you would see these crazy V8 cars.
Yeah.
I grew up watching NASCAR, and then here comes this just like, oh my days, and it would absolutely smoke.
Stomp on them.
Yeah, and I would take people there, and they were like, wait, so why is that car so much faster than the cooler one?
Yeah. Yeah, it's because it's ran on batteries.
Yeah.
All right, we got a Honda Type R coming in through here. Joshua Bale on his 4th and final run. Looks like he cooked it or did really well in the first one, but then a little bit conservative on the round 2 and 3. We'll see what they finish up with.
These Type R's are fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'd love to have one as a daily.
It's the best, one of the best grocery getters that you can have out
Oh my
there.
god, and dude, on track.
I know, it's
think
my nemesis.
They're doing sub 3s or sub 2 that.
Bud Willow?
Yeah, these are fast. Shout out to Henry Gu, who just moved out from SoCal from Storm Engineering. He was here last year.
Ooh, nice save. Wow, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're not. Sorry, you guys didn't see that.
But yeah, shout out to Henry, who had his Type R. He just moved to North Carolina.
Okay.
These Cadillacs are so sick. Okay, so this might be cooler than the Type R. Much more expensive, but
Yep.
I think this is what I'm gonna buy my future wife. So
There you go.
I'm accepting applications. Just kidding, because I'm gonna drive the black one.
Oh my god, I love it. That thing was nice and skipping a little bit.
Yeah.
Could use a little bit ride height adjustment or rear bar. Get rid
Yeah,
of
let's
that
get it
hop.
onto pit road.
Yeah, right. All right, now we got beautiful Corvette coming through, number 99. Ivan in that 2007 Corvette when his final run. Fastest, bringing it down to a 37.7, but he's been clean all through, so as long as he stays clean, it's looking pretty good for the Cam S class.
And that 37 is fast. Fast.
Ivan's currently sitting in second place.
All right, we have this GT4 car in disguise.
Yeah, right. Who's this? Yep, Jeff Vanderhanden in that 2015 Ford EcoBoost.
Oh wow, EcoBoost.
I
Okay.
know. Nice arrow on it.
Yeah. I mean, we all have our opinions on these muscle cars, but I know those EcoBoosts, wildly tuned are fairly quick.
Oh, yes, they are. And I have to say that arrow is going to do pretty well. Looks like this is his first run, so we're going to have to see what he can pull through for the rest of it.
I kind of want to steal his aerodynamic, whatever analysis they did on it.
Yeah. All right, we got here's your GT4 RS coming back. 406. Or sorry, 460. That's my dyslexia. For the listeners out there, you'll know I have dyslexia. That'll happen from time to time. Nice entry to the showcase right there.
So planted, and it's hard to observe from, these closer camera shots, but it is taking some G's in the middle of the course.
Completely.
And the Tesla's back. Let's see what times he's putting down.
Let's see. He's got a 35.659 and a 35.
Oh my gosh.
3.5.
Heartbreaking.
Down to the 35.
Fast.
Yeah, that is quick. That is quick.
And Joseph Parsons, when you rewatch this, trust me, these are compliments. You are fast.
Oh yeah, you are quick.
You are fast.
That's definitely driver mod in there.
Absolutely.
With that Tesla.
If you put your average Costco driver in that,
Coming down.
you're not going to
with a
put 51.
A 35.182.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we got a nice prepped Miata here. David Wilson, 2020 MX-5.
Very nice.
Tell he does SEC Autocross with those with that tire rack sticker. Today he is in stock class. This is his first run out. All right. Cam C Mustang going out again. Or no, I think going out for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
140. Patrick McBride.
You must be friends with that orange Mustang, right?
Yeah, I know him. I know Patrick. Me and him go way back to the Cow Club SEC Autocross days
nice.
out of Fontana.
Oh, don't.
I know. In our parking
If
lot.
I cried over Irwindale, don't even mention Auto Club. What a travesty.
Oh, it was so sad. I've been going there since I was like 10 years old to watch autocrosses. I go-karted there. And then we've been racing there forever. Now it's just storage
warehouses.
units. Yeah, warehouses. All right, it's beautiful Lotus.
They nailed that design.
Oh my goodness, I love this thing. I love that air conditioning is optional.
Mm-hmm. One thing about Lotus is that I really enjoy is if you see someone driving a Lotus, you just know they're
a
into
car.
cars.
Yeah, they're a car.
Yeah,
100%.
There's no other.
Getting down to 41. Good.
Nice.
Keep it clean.
He's kind of going a little bit too deep into these turns.
Mm-hmm.
But you look cool, so.
You look beautiful, yeah. Yeah, I would agree. I think that.
Oh, here comes another Lotus.
At the first glimpse of the eye, it definitely looks like one. All right. Who is 13?
Colina Joy in her 1999 Mazda Miata.
Her third run out.
So chat, are you taking the MB or the NC? I'd love to see the opinions. I'm sure they're going to be civil.
Oh, this is one of my favorite cars of all time.
Yep.
What is this, 03? Yep, 2003 Evo.
I imagine I don't have to bring up WRX or Evo. What's your answer?
Oh, yeah, it's Evo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, WRXs are always in the garage on jack stands, unfortunately. Don't come at me in the comments, but all my friends that race them, they just end up blowing something up.
So it's a WRX, but it works. How about that?
Oh, okay. That's a different story. I'd probably take a WRX in that point then. Yeah. I just love the way that these cars look.
Look at that 3 wheels.
Wow. Yeah,
Wow.
That was beautiful. That's some stiff suspension right there. Now, are we talking hatchback or not hatchback?
Not hatchback.
Yeah, see, I would take a hatchback. What's up, man? You were looking good up there.
The hatchbacks are cool, but, you know, when you think of WRX,
Yeah.
you think of non-hatchback.
Yeah, the non-hatchback. That's true. That's true. All right, we got a Cam C Mustang coming through. Nico Sanchez coming through the finish with a 37.448. All right, now back to the starting line. We have a gorgeous M2. James Reed running in super stock today. So I had a 135i for a while there, and they're fun cars, but these new M2s, these new M's, they're so heavy.
Yeah.
Just, it's hard to justify.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the mentality is with BMW. You know, everything they're looking for efficiency with the hybrids, but then you're adding so much weight. Kind of reminds me of the newer Tacomas and the Forerunners.
Mm-hmm.
You end up with less MPG.
Yeah. Because they're so heavy.
Because they're so heavy with less cylinders.
Ooh, hit the cone right there. That's going to cost him.
But yeah, very good looking BMW.
All right, starting off here.
Is that truck running?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love that.
We have a truck in the grid, everybody. So stay tuned. Get excited. You're going to see some truck racing out here today at Corner Exit. There it is. The beautiful truck. That is a Dodge Ram. Look at that thing. Spin those tires. Let's go. Oh yeah, keeping it through, keeping that throttle down. Look at that, have rear spoiler doing that work.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
That thing is screaming. Nice and wide. Look at that thing shake back and forth because of the suspension.
Yes.
All the brakes. Oh, sending
Those
it.
sidewalls are praying.
Let's see if he can go clean for the finish. Clean for the finish right here. Kick it nice and wide. Oh, kick it up. Oh,
Yeah.
kick the back end out right there. Looking
I
good
love that.
for a 46.157. Wow. That was quick, man.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. Shout out to Francisco Rodriguez.
And that's just a testimony of Autocross is run what you brung.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care if it is a truck, if it is a car, if it is a modular car.
Zhang is absolutely sending his S2000. These cars those S2000s are actually much more difficult to drive than you would expect.
They are.
It's actually too much car for most people.
Yeah, I would agree.
But he absolutely sent it. What a wheel, man. So I'm a GM guy, but I don't know the backstory on these Buicks.
Yeah, this is a Regal. I don't know the year.
Is it on the SS chassis?
It looks like it might be.
Right. Let me take my earmuffs off and see if you hear its engine.
If anyone knows in the chat, comment, let us know if these Regals are on the SS chassis.
It does sound like maybe it's a six-cylinder V or
Yeah. All right, we have this absolutely gorgeous 67 Chevy Camaro. James Reed coming in with a 39.202 as Russell launches his 67 Chevy Camaro for his first run out there in Cam T. Look at that thing just move.
Whew.
Minimal body roll coming through the sweeper.
If anyone wants to be a millionaire, start manufacturing these, square body muscle cars.
Shit.
I'll be your first customer.
All right, coming to the finish there. Ooh,
A bit squirrely. Beautiful green.
coming in with a 48.43. Puts him in third place. All right, now we have Caesar back on for his last and final run. Again, he hit that cone on the first run there, which is going to cost him in the overall grand scheme of things, but he's gotten down to a 37.745. Let's see what Caesar can do. I got to give it to Mustang. They've just been building some, Ford. They've just been building some beautiful cars as of late.
I think they have. GM's kind of dropped the ball there. GM has no super truck like the Raptor,
Yeah.
the Blazer. Oh my God.
Hey, I bought a tow rig. I bought a Chevy.
Oh, the GM trucks.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's get some sports cars up and running.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully Cadillac picks up the slack.
Yeah,
Their
that's
new
what I was
stuff.
thinking. I guess it is the Cadillac CTSV. That's the kind of the prime time. All right, here's Ryan's fourth and final run. I mean, he's been consistent as ever. 35.9, 35.5. He's just coming down. Let's see if he can finish this thing up nice and clean here. Finishes that final clone. It's going to be clean with a 35.839. That is a great time and a great day. All right. Well, Christian's going to be signing off here. Thanks for joining us today. And remember, guys, to follow Storm Engineering.
All right. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys out on track. You'll see me in the green CRX in a bit. Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks for being here. All right, we're back at the action with this Dodge Ram just flying through this course. My goodness, this thing is just taking it and eating it up. Look at that finish turn. Nice and wide. On the gas early, kicks it out, keeps it in, coming in for a 46.388. Looking good for Francisco Rodriguez. All right, up next at the starting line, we have the Mazda Miata 2020, wheeled by David Wilson. Let's see how he can do. I know he's been putting together some pretty clean laps today. Great launch there, nice and smooth. Keeping it together, keeping it composed. Look at that. Nice move through the sweeper. All right, he's been very consistent with the 38.4, 38.5. Make sure he just stays nice and clean with no cones. He's gonna have himself a nice day. Coming in with a finish here at 38.384. All right, back to the starting line. We have that S2000. Zing, zing, zang. Wheeling this thing around. Last time was pretty exciting. Let's see what he can do on this round today. All right, moving through nice and clean. Look at that vision. Looking ahead, looking early. For those of you that are trying to get into autocross or trying to get into racing, the biggest thing and the biggest tip I can give you is vision and look ahead. Where your eyes are looking is where your car is going to go. As you can see here, he's looking 2, 3, 4 cones ahead, making sure that he is placing the car where it needs to be, so that he is always on the right side of the cone. Coming through, zing, zing, zang with a 38.742. All right, at the starting line, we are back with this 67. Is that the, yeah, 67 Chevy Camaro. Russell, nice launch there. Keeping it good. Keeping it tight through that turnaround right here. A little wide there. Guess you're gonna have to be in that cam car though. All right, nice and planted through the showcase. Great weight transfer there. We got Russell coming in through the finish here with a 47.02. At the starting line, we got Jeff with his 2015 EcoBoost. This is Jeff's 4th and final run. Pretty consistent with a 37.0. Let's see if he can keep this thing clean. Come in. Great through the showcase, nice and planted. Looking good. That EcoBoost is sounding good. You hear that turbo spooling. All right, he came in with a 37.132, nice and clean. And up next, we have Eric in his 2020 BRZ. All right, back to the starting line. We have Isaac. I apologize. We have Nader in his 2019 Mazda MX-5. He's in prep class today. Nice and smooth going into the slaloms. Backside there coming through the finish. All right, we're back to the starting line with that Regal. Ivan. All right, Ivan is keeping that thing composed. That is a boat of a car to drive out here. Definitely see that body roll on that, moving through. But he is wheeling and dealing. Managing that weight transfer. See how much it moves forward under braking. That is a lot to manage as you're trying to brake, turn, get back on gas, transition through these quick autocross conditions. As we're coming through the finish here, Ivan is wheeling and coming through with a 45.331. Back to the starting line, we got Zing Zing Zhang with his 2000 Honda S2000. Let's see what he can do here. He's been pretty fun to watch. Good launch. Minimal wheel spin. Look at that. Turn in real quick and nice on the gas early. This guy just has great vision. Look at that. Looking ahead. Just keeping that momentum going. His car looks really planted, but just look at the amount of work he's doing in there with those arms. I mean, it is back and forth. He is doing minor corrections to keep that thing planted and where he wants it. Great job, Zing Zing Zang, coming in with a 38.434. Great driving. Look at that. Look at that. Just those hands, keeping it exactly where he needs it to be, losing no time, but managing that weight transfer back and forth. Talk about some driving. All right, back to the starting line. We have Rick in his 2021 Chevy Camaro. Racing in Cam C. Rick has got that thing moving. Nice line through the turnaround. That's about one of the better ones I'd seen. Carries that momentum through. A little bit more of a backside to that entry, but that'll do. All right. We're back at the starting line where we have Nader in his 2019 Mazda MX-5. All right, back to the starting line where we have Scott McClure and his 2017 Chevy Corvette. Running in Cam S today. Scott is currently on his first run. Look at that beautiful, beautiful car. Those yellow calipers are just something else on that gray Chevy. And it, as it passes by the station here, it just sounds incredible. Moving through, getting that finish. Nice and clean, coming through with a 37.367 for Scott McClure. All right, back to that Dodge Ram, the screaming Ram. Whoa, it's going back and forth with that suspension. All right, oh, a little wide there, a little wide. Keep it in, keep it in. He's on it. He's on it. I think the brakes are getting a little cooked on it. But hey, we're keeping it on course. We're keeping it in. It just looks beautiful. Look at that thing. So beefy. Yeah. Tires are screaming. Oh. That just cost $30 in gasoline. All right, he's coming through the finish. Oh, nice and composed to the finish this time. All right. Francisco coming through with the 47.111. Great job, Francisco. Francisco is currently sitting in 5th place in stock, if all you guys are wondering. So, seriously, rung what you brung, guys. A 2005 Dodge Ram 1500 is in 5th place. All right, now we have this Russell's KMT 67 Chevy Corvette on his last run. Look at that consistency. 48, 47, 44. That is what you want to see out here at a corner exit autocross. Can he come through with a 40.3? And he does a 40.8. That was smart, Russell. That is called strategy right there. No cones. Got a great time average together. And look at that beautiful WRX. Isaac Nomis just moving that thing, wheeling and dealing. Ooh, looks like Isaac did have a cone on his second run. That's gonna hurt him on today's results. Currently in stock class, we do have Zing Zing Zang in that S2000. Isaac Norris in this WRX is right behind him. And that was not enough to take him off, coming in with a 42.802. All right, Zing Zing Zang, currently in 1st place in stock class. He is on his 4th and final run. Again, look at the consistency. Corner exit rewards consistency. All right, just moving that and grooving that thing. Look at that weight transfer. Just beautifully done. Exactly where he wants it. Yep, keeping it clean, coming through the finish for a 38.596. That's gonna keep him in 1st place. And he is ahead by a whopping average of 16 seconds. So he's pretty clean there. I would say he'd be taking 1st place. Oh, look at this beautiful 135i. Oh, is that a 128? That is a 128i. Still beautiful, nonetheless, Victor Snyder. I'm a huge 1 Series fan as you're wheeling that thing through the showcase turn. Those cars just feel very well balanced. That 50-50 weight ratio on them is just very, very like what you want out of a car, what you want to feel. All right, we got this KMC Camaro coming through. Mr. Rick Dehart, 2021. He's on his 4th and final run. And he is currently sitting in 3rd place. And he is quite a bit off, I think, from where Earl is sitting in 1st place with his, as he calls it, a wide body Miata. All right, here is Earl in what he has registered as his wide body Miata. I think we all can agree that when you make it orange, it does associate as a Miata. Coming off the line there, nice and hot. Earl is looking composed. Great line there. Really got that rotation down. Back on the gas early. A lot of momentum through the sweeper. Brings it in, nice and tight. That's exactly the line you want to take right there. Great job, Earl. Look at him throw it in for the finish right there. Just keep it clean and Take home your trophy, Earl. All right, Earl coming in with a 36.220. All right, now we got Gary De Jesus in his Miata. Got the hard top on the Miata. I love the way they look with the hard top. I don't know why. Maybe it just screams more race car. We got Gary Racing and Prep coming in with a 40.206. And that is now on to Paul in mod class in this beautiful Miata. The 91 Mazda Miata. Definitely autocross prepped. As that thing just moves smoothly through the showcase. Transfers the weight nicely. Nice and easy, bringing it in. I mean, it just looks effortless. Coming in with a 40.0047. Look at that. Oh, nice save. Nice save. And like Christian was saying earlier, that might not look like that much on the screen there, but when you're in the car, you are fully opposite locked and you are saving that car. Great work, great driving. All right, now we have a Cam C driver, Bonnie. I believe this is going to be Bonnie's first run of the day in her 2022 Cadillac CT4. Let's see what Bonnie can do. All right, looking pretty good. Keeping things composed. Ooh, a little bit of squealing and a braking there. A little bit of heavy braking, activating that ABS likely. All right. I see you pushing it, Bonnie. Keep it going. That Cadillac sounds amazing. All right, with a 37.993. Great job, Bonnie. All right, now on to the Tesla Model Y. This is what I bought my wife as our family car. See, you can bring anything out here, guys. Come out, bring what you brought. And those Teslas just move. I mean, even the Model Y, which is the SUV or crossover, if you will, is just planted going through the showcase turn. Able to really backside that. And coming in with a 39.618. All right, now we have 2096. This is a 96 Chevy from James. Sorry, Jace. And Jace is currently racing in Cam S. So this is going to be Jace's first runs. We got three people racing in Cam S today. Scott McClure, Ivan Alvarado, and Jace Lapierre. And Jace coming in with a 39.122. Look at this thing just moving through. And that save, that counter steer, but it hooked up. He was able to get back up on the gas quick, early, not losing a lot of time. Great job right there. All right, now at the line, we have that Mazda Miata, Gary, racing in prep class. Let's see how Gary's doing today. This is Gary's second run. His first run's going to be a 40.206. Good through the showcase. Nice backside. Gave him enough space to be able to really transfer that weight. right, currently it looks like we have in prep class, first place, looks like we have Joseph Mike Parsons in a Tesla Model 3 Performance. Right behind him is Iman in a VR Corolla. But on screen, we have the Mazda Miata, Paul, running his second run. He got a 40.007 on his first. He's running mod class today. But we'll see what he can do. Ooh, got a little bit loose there in the back end. Be able to keep it composed. Shouldn't lose too much time there, but anytime you are sliding, guys, out here, you are not going fast. So drifting might look cool, and it is cool, but there's a time and a place, and that is not here at Autocross. So you want to make sure that you are always having grip and moving in the direction you want to be moving in. All right. Out there, we have number 286, Phil Doe, in his 2017 Toyota 86. Philip has done a 41 and a 41.5. Oh, looks like he just hit a cone there. That's going to hurt him today. With the tough competition out there, hitting a cone just really does ruin the day there. Knocks you out just completely because it just adds a second to your time there. Look at that. Boom. Oh, that was a down cone. Pointer cone. We'll see if that counts here. Oh, here's Christian. We just had him on live with Storm Engineering, wheeling and dealing his modded CRX. That is modded for oval racing. So as you guys can see here, the chassis is twisted, and it's twisted intentionally because they needed to turn left, right? So when he needs to go through a right-hand turn here, it is going to be a lot more challenging. But look at him still wheel and deal that thing out there, being able to just move through it with ease. And then that back end, seems real loose because there's just not a lot of weight there. Coming through with a 42.239. Great job there, Christian. All right, now back to the Cam C race. We have Bonnie getting out there in her 2022 Cadillac CT4. And in Cam C, we currently have I believe Jeff Vanderhanden in his Ford EcoBoost Mustang. We'll see who ends up making the leap here. Bonnie coming through the finish here with a 38.282. That'll do good for Bonnie. All right, now we got Scott McClure also racing in Cam S for his fourth and final run. He got down to a 36.8 there. Consistently 37. Let's see if he's going to try and push it or stay consistent. Again, hitting a cone is kind of life or death in this situation. So he looks to be keeping things more composed. Just trying to get a decent time here. Make sure that he doesn't hit any cones. That's strategy, my friends. That is strategy right there. Keeping it nice and composed for a 41.182. No, I don't know if that's going to do it, Scott. I don't know. We will see. It might be good for second place. All right, we are back to our 128i, wheeled by Victor Snyder. Victor's on his third run, consistently around the 43-second range here. Let's see what he can do. Nice and composed. Oop, a little bit late there going into that right-hander. Look at that beautiful red. Hear the tires chirping. And he's going to come through with a 42.892. All right, now off the line, we got that beautiful 67 Camaro. Oh, is this a different one? This is a 69 Camaro, wheeled by Victor Figueroa. 888 in Cam T. That sounds beautiful. It is moving. Now these old cars, you got to do a lot to the suspension to get them to stay planted like that. These things, as my dad would say, were meant to go straight. As he's a former 2-time world championship drag racer with the NHRA. All right, now we got 286. Mr. Philip Doe in his 2017 Toyota 86. We did hit that cone last time, and definitely having gonna hurt his ability to be able to bring this thing home today. He's racing in prep, which right now looks like we got Mike Parsons in prep, Tesla Model 3 in first place. But Philip, it's coming through the finish here. Looking good, looking clean. The 41.750. All right, back to the starting line. We have a beautiful white. I think it's FRS. Mr. Daniel. Oh, it is a BRZ. All right, Daniel, running in stock today. Daniel is moving and grooving that car. Coming through the finish with a... Look at this instant replay we have. Just look at that back end slide out, him catch it. Right in there going through the turnaround. All right, now you have a beautiful Lotus. Number 816. That is a 2005 Lotus Elise. Currently racing in prep. All right, we have a guest. Welcome.
Hello, hello.
You want to introduce yourself for the fans at home?
Oh, yeah. I will definitely introduce myself. As a seen up on screen here, I am Michael Aguina. I am the owner-founder of Corner Exit. I say owner-founder. Oh, hold on. There we go. I did have a business partner beforehand that started everything, but as Corner Exit is known now, I'm the one that did all the magic.
I love it. I love it. Very cool. Well, what got you into autocross?
I was one of the first 2 kids in the United States to start to go through the go-kart program from SCCA into cars for autocross.
No
specifically.
way.
So,
okay, yeah, the junior kart program.
Yeah, so Christine Berry and I, technically my brother started in the go-karts right before me, like 1 or 2 events, but I was the older one, so that means I was one of the first 2 kids that moved from go-karts into cars.
Very cool.
So I have a long storied past through autocross on and off throughout the years.
Yeah, definitely. That's amazing. My nephew went through the junior karts program as well, and then me and him co-drove a shifter kart.
Yep.
And I think 2018.
I do remember seeing him run around the pits at the time when he was in the kids kart, because I was running nationals in a E-Street prepared Camaro at the time with my dad.
Oh my goodness. Very cool.
A whole bunch of national events and obviously local events.
Yep.
Just ran for years upon years on and off.
Got it. So what, question about Corner Exit. What made you guys want to do it differently where it's a cumulative scoring versus a one fastest lap?
Yep. Couple reasons. One, we just needed to differentiate ourselves. Everybody does the same thing. I came from the local SCCA Cow Club scene, and I was watching kind of like, in a gaming term, the meta of it was just go out, do a kamikaze run after kamikaze run.
Yeah.
And if you are local to California, you will recognize the name James Yam. And basically, he was the pinnacle of that. It was like 8 to 10 cones per lap, and then he'd get one clean run. And it was like, one, we can't tell newbies that is the way to do it. When you try to train somebody on how to actually drive good and experience, like fast, you don't want to hit 12 cones per run. You don't want to encourage that type of behavior. And the easiest way was before we started our autocross program, we helped run the Cal Club Rallycross program. So I knew of this alternative timing. So this made sense. And then in any other motorsport, if you're going off course, and because everyone looks at autocross as, oh, this is like qualifying for a real race. Mm-hmm. Well, if you're going off course everywhere in a qualifying, you get black flagged. You don't get to run anymore.
Yeah, and you're done. You're DQ'd. You're out for the day. Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. So what are you running today? Do you still run autocross?
Yes, I did. I actually ran in the very first group. I was car 1. I'm borrowing my longtime girlfriend's car today because I drive out the equipment van, so I don't get to bring my own toy out. I got down to a 39.3 on my fastest run.
Okay, nice. Yeah,
so in basically a NB Miata with just coilovers and about 1.5-year old tires.
There you go.
So I'm not disappointed in it. I am running in mod class, which means I'm going to get trounced by everybody else.
Yes, you are.
I run in mod just because that means I can jump in whatever I want, and I'm not in an illegal car because as the organizer of the event, I can't ever put myself in a gray area.
That makes sense.
So for a class, like, oh, well, it qualifies except for this one little thing. Other people I'll give a pass to. I can't give a pass to myself.
Of course, yeah. That's good leadership right there.
Yeah.
What do you think of this CRX that we have on the screen right now?
It is crazy. I was looking at it up there, like the twist on it for the NASCAR things, and watching it come over and do this kind of stuff is insane. It's barely a CRX at this point.
Yeah.
And then I heard them on the broadcast earlier. They're also limited to 200 treadwear tires, which most of our, pretty much all of our classes are. I have an exhibition/race class that you can run race tires on, but everyone else out here is just street tires.
Yep.
So the fact that full, basically just short of a 2-frame race car, is also on 200 treadwear tires.
Yeah, and Kumos.
Yes, yes. Yeah, V730s are not known for being the autocross peak of tires.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with them. They last forever out here.
I used them forever, yeah.
And the number of people who think that they just need to buy the absolute best, stickiest thing, it's like, unless you are hunting for the last 10th, remember, I love this sport, but we're racing around the parking lot.
Yeah.
Do not spend... he's fine. He's straight. Do not go and spend $2,000 for a set of tires that will last 4 events, 3-4 events, unless...
Oh, look at this. Yep.
Oh, that's a dead cone. Past finish, but it's...
Hey, save the microphone.
Yes. No microphones. We got close, but not that close.
I think it is important to call out because I think people do think like, oh, I don't have the tires, or I don't have this, I don't have that to come out to autocross.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not the case. And
no,
really,
we often, unfortunately, I did not get it the trophy in time for it out here, but I actually have a Spirit of Autocross trophy I will give out.
I've received that award before.
Yes, and that is literally just to award the guys that just come out and run what you brung.
Yeah.
We've had old Mercedes 300Ds win it, electric smart car.
I love it.
So
that's so cool.
When people are like, "Oh, my car's not ready," I'm like, I'm running my girlfriend's car that has 1.5-year old tires. Every event, there's 2 to 3 drivers in that car. So every event out with them out here, it's like between 16 and 30 runs.
Yeah,
and those tires have been on that car since September 2024.
Oh, wow. My goodness. Yeah. So it's those things have been heat cycled once or twice.
Yeah. For reference on what's actually going on right now on the line, that is Nick Sanchez. He's my right-hand man out here. So he's the one that actually manages day of, and I know he is actively competing with Earl Mertz for championship. So if we want to see mid-competition, I know Cam class is very competitive, and I know that he's finally getting that car dialed in where he's happy about it.
Yeah, I was talking about them earlier. Earl was definitely leading. Let's see if Nico can pull through here.
Yeah, Earl just went from a V8 Camaro to that EcoBoost 4-cylinder.
Oh,
is it EcoBoost for the Camaros?
Yeah,
or,
for the Camaros?
For the Camaros,
I don't know.
It's the Turbo 4.
yeah. The Turbo 4.
Yeah. So he went for that for, I guess it's like a couple 100 pounds lighter, and he has the 8-speed automatic in it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like it's completely not the expected setup.
Goodness. Okay.
So yeah, interesting little tidbit about like
Yeah.
a whole new kind of just genre of.
And I feel like everyone's going automatic these days.
Yeah, well, especially with
Paddles and AI and
yeah,
this, that, and the other.
and how fast they were. Because before it used to be when you had the option to switch gears, it was like second and a half
Yeah,
for when
click,
you told
and
it.
you're-
Wait,
Okay.
wait. Yeah, and nowadays with the new ones, it's as like because it's so instantaneous, you can actually shift gears out here. Where a manual transmission, it's still hard.
Yeah, you're not shifting in a manual transmission. Nice little, is that a Honda? Oh, no, that's a,
I was gonna say that's
a GLI.
Yeah, GLI. I think. Yeah, that is either Potter or Paige Kaufman. I'm gonna guess. Let me see up here.
Let's see. I'm trying to see
Oh
if-
no, Scott Bradley in the VW Gol or Jetta. But yeah, there's about 3 or 4 people that bring out a contingency of Audis and VWs, like that kind of mid to late
Oh, yeah.
90s or not 90s. Sorry, 2000
Yeah.
mid 2010s to
Yeah.
20s.
I think Earl held on.
Yeah, I know Earl's first run when he ran it. Nick and the rest of our team, because we watch it obviously like hawks over there.
Oh, yeah.
And we're like, oh, did Earl just decide it in the very first lap because he got that 36 right off the bat?
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
And then he said, he backed it up with the 36.2 and then a 36.2 and then a 36.4. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a consistent day. And really what you need to be successful at a corner exit autocross.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing is consistency, because we will see classes decided by tenths of seconds even after 4 runs.
And now, look, talk about run what you've rung. We got a Ford Maverick out on course right now.
Yep, I want to say this is this guy's Lance's 4th or 5th event with this truck too, so it's not like a one-time thing.
Okay.
He emailed me when he was planning on bringing it out, and I was like, well, it's low enough, it's wide enough, it's not a rollover hazard. Our biggest requirement is just if you flip down your visor and it has that rollover warning.
Oh, yeah.
Please don't bring that.
Please don't bring it. Yeah, we're not. That's a good indicator, good barometer.
Yeah, like if they're worried about like emergency lane change rollover, don't bring it out to autocross. But short of that, like please bring out, your. I rallycrossed a Prius for 2 years.
Oh, that's cool.
Fun fact: traction control will give up on a second-gen Prius if you slide it sideways long enough. Finally, it just goes. There's no way this car is doing this.
It just short circuits.
The sensors must just be wrong. We're just gonna let you drive.
That's really cool.
Noel here that's running. I actually got to run with him at our Toge challenge. Basically, we run
Talk
on
to me about that. Yeah,
we run on a go-kart track, and we do qualifying laps, and then the top 4 in each class get seated against each other, and you do like the old canyon style racing. I say old. I know there's people that still do it.
Yeah.
But basically, we start one car, and then 5 seconds later, we start the next car, and it's a lead chase. We can't really do it out here because cones and skipping things, and it's.
Yeah.
But on a proper track, even if it's a very tiny track, there's no passing, but it's a different experience when you basically get to do.
So what's the end goal? To catch the lead car?
So the idea is if you can either open the gap or close the gap by 3 seconds, you win by default. Otherwise, we take note of your guys' times, we flip the order, and then you go again, and then we add the times together. So
Very cool.
In the case of Noel, he ended up getting a little bit sideways coming out of a high-speed sweeper. I caught right up to him.
Oh no. Got it. So little mistake, and then that catches the gap. That makes sense.
Yeah, but it's different because here it's when you break the beams. When we're at the track, we have a hand trigger. So as soon as the starter says go, you're going.
Yeah.
Because he's starting it, and then he counts to 5, and then he starts the next guy.
Oh, jeez.
So it is.
So it's almost similar to like a pro solo where the beam starts when the light or your time starts when the light goes off.
That is where I kind of took the inspiration of that combined with the old Hot Version International Toge Showdown videos. I grew up watching those. I went to
Same.
Super Autobox and picked up the newest DVD every single month.
Yep.
So when you run your own race series, you get to do your own.
Yeah, you get to pick your own
You get to
little things.
recreate your dreams.
I love it. It's a beautiful first gen MR2.
Yes, and like talking about like all JDM stuff, like completely cell shaded,
Yeah.
looking like it came out of initial D manga.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't it, right? With the all the markings on it. Oh, so he did that with an $8 marker. That is so rad. So JDM.
I've seen a couple of people do it where they just buy those paint markers from Michaels and just start marking up. I've thought about doing it, especially with the if you follow my Instagram, you'll see we have that bright orange midget that's coming. And cell shading that would look really cool, but I am too scared that I'm going to screw it up.
I'd want to hire an artist.
Yes, I need to find an artist friend to do it for me before I do it myself. But that car will actually hopefully be over at Angel Stadium if you come out next month.
Okay, the midget car.
The orange midget will be there.
Are you racing it or are you?
No.
It's for the cones, right?
It's for running for cones and getting gas and looking
That's
cool.
what I thought.
I mean, it is mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, 5-speed transmission. It is a Formula One K car.
That's so cool.
Except it's a truck, but it's single-seater everything. So
wow, very cool.
It is very fun, and it is basically smaller than a golf cart.
Oh my goodness, that is amazing. That has got to be a fun thing to drive around, especially when you're out here on an autocross course.
Yeah, I that is one of those vehicles that I'd be worried about rolling it over. I'd push it too hard, and it would just go.
Is it 3 wheels?
No, it's 4 wheels,
okay.
but it's super narrow. Like people online can't see this, but it's a little bit wider than half of our table.
Yeah. Okay.
And
insane.
For anyone trying to imagine what table we're talking about one of those fold up.
Yeah. Fold up plastic. Tables. Yeah.
So it's
That's
tiny.
That's very tiny.
CRX coming back out into grid.
I guess so.
Maybe they're just coming down to show off. I know we're getting close to the end of the day here.
I think we are. I know. Looks like we've got a lot of people finishing here. I think we might. Yeah. I think just a couple of people are on their last and final runs.
I'm trying to figure out if my own team has switched the flags to the last group or not, but that's what happens when I sit over here.
If you need to go do your work.
No. I think we should pay attention a little bit to what's going on course. Otherwise, I will just sit here and spin stories for a year.
So we got Fred out here in his, what is that?
I'm horrible with these.
I know, 69 Chevy. Coming in with a 37 714. Now we got a BMW M4. These things are heavy.
Yeah, so I was actually talking with him earlier. This is way back in the day. He was one of our regulars, and then he moved on to track days and road racing.
Yeah.
In Miatas. He had 2 different NA Miatas. So this is his daily driver.
Okay.
And this is the last life left on these tires for him. So earlier he was matching my times in the Miata.
Oh my goodness.
And he's just hoping cords don't appear by the end of the run.
As we all do. He was quick through that showcase turn right there.
Oh yeah, he is definitely a very good driver. Funny story about him, we had a track day out at Buntwillow, and he borrowed his parents' truck, Range Rover, to tow his Miata out, and the tow vehicle died at the track.
No.
And so he drove the race car home and had to get the tow vehicle taken home.
That's hilarious.
Only time I've ever seen that.
Oh my God.
He did get a 39.5, so he is running about equivalent to me there.
Okay. Yeah. And now we got
Lance. Yeah, back in the Maverick.
This is his 3rd run. He picked up 2 seconds off of his first run. Let's see what he can do here.
Those are just such huge wheels.
I know. He's managing the weight, though.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, because it's the Maverick and it has the hybrid batteries and everything, the weight distribution
it's a hybrid.
Yeah, the Mavericks are that. I believe that one's one of the hybrid ones. So 46.2, that's not bad at all.
Not bad at all, yeah.
So they must have brought out the second driver for the TRX here, right?
Yeah. So,
yeah, Jacob is out.
Yep, Jacob, yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, I thought Christian already ran all his runs.
Yeah, he did.
Well, we were just reviewing my old history.
Yeah, right. Man,
Let's see what's Jacob gonna get.
so much body roll.
Oh yeah. I do need to talk with him later on to figure out what are they actually allowed in that. What are they getting? Yeah, there's that.
Just
God.
he's rubbing on the right in the background, and it just lifts up.
Well, that's where you know it has a lot of body roll when you see the whole wheel and tire move to the back of the wheel arch.
Yeah.
And you're not running abnormally large tires.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a 42.6 out of that.
Yeah.
And behind him, we didn't get to see it, but Andrew Singh ran a 38.3, and he's running I'm keeping an eye on him because he's running in mod class. His Miata has a supercharger.
Oh, wow.
So,
That's got to be fun.
And if he rewatches this, he brought out the wrong car.
Ah.
He has an NSX at home, and I'm going to continue to give him a hard time.
Oh, come on. You got to
Yeah.
bring out the NSX. Oh, my goodness. Paul Rodriguez, this is his fourth and final run.
That is consistent running.
Yeah.
I love to see that. That is why we do that timing.
Yep. This is someone who should be rewarded on this timing scale.
Yeah, where is he sitting right now? So,
And then stop.
oh yeah, then 39.1, just slowly getting faster, which is what we like to see.
What you
Like,
want to do.
you can't ask for more out of it. I know you have the actual results in your hand here where I'm staring at the screen trying to figure out. Jack Darling back in the cell-shaded MR2. I don't think that's one of the supercharged ones, right? That's just
No, I don't think so.
the standard 4AG powered. I know last year we had somebody else bring out. I think it was like that 80s, 90s blue, that turquoise blue, and I think it was supercharged as well. They are like, there's not that there's anything wrong with this chassis AW11, but the supercharged ones are just so cool.
There are anything supercharged or turbocharged for me is it calls home. Have you seen the talks or the rumors of the new MR2?
I have followed them a little bit, but it's just like they're talking about bringing all of those just awesome,
Celica,
like the 80s, 90s, 2000s Toyota's awesomeness, and it's just like I'm thinking about where it's going to slot in, and it's like they're going to put this above the Supra that they're already talking about getting rid of. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not going to be like the AW11, which was just an affordable, like Miata competitor.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be that whole new GR brand,
yep,
which is going to be expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I want it to come out because when I'm old and retired, I can buy one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I'm not old and retired right now, so.
I'm not old and retired right now.
This Regal has been pretty fun to watch. It's
this is I think it's a father-son combo.
Is it? Okay.
Driving this today. And I remember when, as unfortunate as the news was when they killed Pontiac and they decided to keep Buick, I'm like, okay, they need to bring back a Grand National.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the fact, honestly, the fact that they haven't, when they have the Cadillac CTS and ATS, like the Cadillac ATS, the Buick badge, is a Grand National.
It is. I mean, let's just call a spade at this point.
Yeah, and that's the supercharged Miata I was talking about earlier.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so NB.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's very clean. Yeah, he's fast. So he's about a second faster than me per run right now.
Wow.
Which means I'm going to give him a hard time about it because
I was going to say, only a second with the supercharger?
Yeah, that supercharger, good tires, good suspension.
Come on now. I think that's definitely some cause for concern.
Not that I'm making up excuses, but it gives me credence to go pick on him later.
Completely.
And I get lots of access to lots of different microphones to do it.
Perks of being the
it looks like his underbody is coming off a little bit there. Under tray.
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
If you would also like to pick on your friends, you can start your own autocross series.
I just do that on Instagram already.
Yeah, that I do forget that. Instagram, Facebook, that's where we all do it these days, right?
All right, let's see if he can stay consistent.
See, Andrew did. Oh, he got down to 38. Oh, yeah. Now he's going to be over a second a run faster than me. I can't give him as much of a hard time anymore. But let's see what Andrew gets. I know he was having issues. This BMW, or this year BMW in particular, the throttle response on it, like the turbos are just on off on. It's like all boost or no boost. Throttle modulation doesn't really exist in the same way.
Oh, that's horrible. That is not good for out here.
No, it's fun, but it's not good. Yeah, back in the day, I used to do automotive testing for a marketing company, and that was one of the vehicles we got to test.
No way.
So we had a miniature road race course set up out at the old El Toro Marine Base.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I miss El Toro.
So yeah, we had to that car for it to get its fastest lap time. We were early upshifting it everywhere.
Okay. Yeah.
Just otherwise, it's just burning off its rear tires.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, Noel here. He actually.
Oh yeah, here's the turquoise number 2.
Yeah. So this is. Yeah, this is Noel, right? Or is this the other one? Okay. Yeah. I don't remember him having that big rear wing when I raced against him last.
Yeah.
I do know he does also have one of those Super 7 mid-engine Subaru powered cars. He brought that out a couple times.
Oh, nice.
He ran that at Subi Fest earlier this year. No, sorry, late last year. It is a beautiful car. He is definitely the engineer type that just puts together some really fun rides.
Oh, that's really cool. At the line. Oh, are we done? I think we might have our final.
Yeah, it looks
car.
like we have 3 more cars sitting in grid.
We're
I think.
wrapping up here.
Yeah.
As we wrap up, we got to give a few thanks to our sponsors, real quick. To Jason Reyes, State Farm Insurance, complete protection for the car enthusiast. 888-485-5070. K&N Air Filters, performance-driven innovation.
I'm gonna second that. They sponsored us and supported us for a couple of years here. K&N is awesome, and they are definitely car guys if you call into them.
Oh, TCI since 1974. TCI Engineering's passion for expertise in craftsmanship, engineering, testing our own creations, and commitment to cutting-edge technology has defined our journey in manufacturing suspension and chassis. Get all things chassis suspension related from TCI. Blue Dragon Graphics, we got specializes in custom vehicle wraps, graphics, and automotive signage, delivering eye-catching designs for cars, trucks, and more with your creative edge. We're gonna have to reach out to you guys and get some door cards.
Yeah, actually, on screen right now, you can see that is the Blue Dragon
Dragon
Graphics car. That orange one there, he actually designed both the graphics for him and Nick, the Mustang in front of him.
Beautiful.
And they have been he's been probably my longest regular driver out here.
All right, so let's make sure we support Blue Dragon Graphics, everybody.
I think they went 3 years without missing a single event.
Wow.
They made more events than I made, and I ran.
Oh my goodness! Wow, they need to get a lifetime badge for that.
Oh yeah, our year 3 T-shirt has that Mustang on it as a thank you for it.
That's so cool.
Because he was just out here supporting so long. Caesar's here getting a little crazy. I don't know if this is father or son here, but yeah, they are my most competitive class right there. The Blue Dragons guys, the Caesars, Earl Mertz, and Nick Sanchez.
Nice.
All right, well, thank you very much for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. We'll catch you next time.
Definitely. Bye, guys.
All right. Well, for everyone tuning in, this has been a great time watching the action out here at Lake Elsinore Storm Stadium for the Corner Exit Autocross Challenge. My name is Sheldon Ekstrand of Wolfie Racing. Catch me on Instagram. But this has been 951's live stream. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe, do all the things so you guys don't miss any of the action. And we'll see you guys next time.
What's up, guys? My name is Nick Argueta. I am the counter sales manager for Hajoka in Corona. Hajoka Corona, we like to separate ourselves on terms of being able to solve problems. So solving problems can look like an emergency call on a Saturday. You give us a call, we answer, we get the material out to you. Specialize in plumbing, HVAC, both tanked heaters, tankless heaters. We also do heat pumps. We work with rebate companies as well too. So if there's anything you guys need as far as rebatable items go, we got you covered. Come by and see us.
Your vehicle isn't just transportation. It's your pride, your passion, your investment. When the unexpected happens, you need more than a tow. You need trust. Whether it's across town or across the state, your prized possession deserves the best. Wolf Transport, where peace of mind rides shotgun.
Got a slow drip? Or perhaps something more serious? It's time to call a professional. AYS. Always at your service. We are more than plumbers. We are your neighbors, committed to you keeping dry.
AYS number 1.
At your service, always.